Mughal History Through More Questions, Part 4, Akbar. Mughal Empire, More Questions. Here we are discussing about question related to Akbar. In the previous video, we discussed about Sher Shah Suri and Humayun. Here it is about Akbar, who is considered as the real founder of Mughal Empire, who ruled between 1556 to 1605. First question. Which of the following statements are correct? First one. The Battle of Delhi was fought between Hemu and forces of Akbar, which ended in a victory of Hemu. Second. The Second Battle of Panipat was fought between Bairam Khan and Akbar. Third. In 1576, Mughal army defeated Rana Pratap Singh in the Battle of Haldigati. In 1561, Akbar defeated Sultan of Malwa Bas Bahadur in the Battle of Sarangpur. The options are A. 2, 3 and 4, B. 1, 3 and 4, C. 3 and 4, D. 1 and 2. First question is related to Battle of Delhi, which is also known as Battle of Tughlakabad, that was fought in the year 1556 October. There was another battle that was fought in 1556, that is Second Battle of Panipat. Akbar's position was dangerous when he succeeded his father Humayun. There was threat from Afghans, from his own stepbrothers, and from other kings. In previous videos, we discussed about Humayun and Sher Shah Suri. Humayun had fled to Sindh after his defeat by Sher Shah Suri around 1540, and he recaptured Mughal Empire in 1555. Akbar was born in Umarkot in present-day Sindh, that is in Pakistan, as the son of Humayun and Hamida Banu Begum in 1542. During the birth of his time, his parents were living in refuge under the local ruler Rana Prasad. Full name of Akbar is Abdul Fath Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. He was brought up by his uncles and aunts in Kabul. He was interested in learning to hunt, run and fight, but he never learned to read and write. He became a powerful and brave warrior. Humayun reconquered Delhi in 1555. A few months later, he died. Akbar became the king at the age of 13 years. First 5 years, he ruled with the help of Bairam Khan. Bairam Khan was military commander of Humayun. At that time, Akbar's position was dangerous. Akbar was facing threat from many local rulers. Of them, the most important ruler is Hemu, also known as Vikramaditya or Hemachandra Vikramaditya, who was a Hindu king, served Suri dynasty. Akbar was proclaimed as Shahanshah. In Persian, Shahanshah means king of kings. And Bairam Khan ruled on his behalf first 5 years. Akbar was facing threat from local leaders including Hemu. And the first battle between them was the Battle of Delhi, that was fought between Hemu and forces of Akbar, which ended in the victory of Hemu. This is correct statement. Tadi Beg Khan was the commander of Akbar. Later he was beheaded by Bairam Khan. After 1 month, they came face to face again. The famous Second Battle of Panipat, that was fought between Hemu and Akbar, not between Bairam Khan and Akbar. With the help of his guardian Bairam Khan, Akbar won the Second Battle of Panipat. The year 1556. So the Battle of Delhi was between Hemu and forces of Akbar. Second Battle of Panipat also was between forces of Akbar and Hemu. In the Battle of Delhi, the victory was with Hemu, and in the Second Battle of Panipat, the victory was with Akbar and Bairam Khan. So the statement first correct, second wrong. Third question. In 1576, Mughal army defeated Rana Pratap Singh in the Battle of Haldigati. Year 1576. Rana Pratap Singh, Battle of Haldigati. This is correct statement. Fourth one, in 1561, Akbar defeated Sultan of Malwa Bas Bahadur in the Battle of Sarangpur. Who was Sultan of Malwa Bas Bahadur? Who was Bas Bahadur? He was Sultan of Malwa and his wife was Rupamati, Rani Rupamati. And Sultan did not bother to look after his kingdom. He didn't maintain good army. He is always devoted to arts. Finally, he was killed by Mughal army and his wife Rupamati committed suicide. So, the option 4 correct. 1561, Battle of Sarangpur, Sultan of Bas Bahadur. Correct. Akbar important campaigns: 1560 Malwa, 1564 Chonar, 1568 Chittor, 1572 Gujarat, 1581 Kabul, 1609 Khandesh. Less important but for information. And Battle of Haldigadi was in 1576. Sarangpur was in 1561. So the answer 1, 3, 4. B is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? First one. Rajput became the important supporters and strength of the Mughal Empire during the time of Akbar. Second, Akbar imposed pilgrim tax and jizya. Third, Fatehpur Sikri was the capital of Akbar. Fourth, Buland Darwaza is the place in which the nobles and scholars belonging to different religions held their discussion with Akbar. The options are A. 2 and 4, B. 1, 3 and 4, C. 3 and 4, D. 1 and 3. First statement, Rajput became the important supporters and strength of the Mughal Empire during the time of Akbar. The statement is correct. Akbar tried to maintain friendly relationship with Rajputs. He established matrimonial alliances with the royal families of the Rajput states. He took many Rajput princesses as his bride. Raja Baramal Kachavaha of Amber. Kachavaha means a Rajput clan. Raja Baramal Kachavaha of Amber married his eldest daughter to Akbar. His heir Raja Bhagavan Das and his nephew Mansingh were given senior position in the Mughal court. First statement is correct. Second, Akbar imposed pilgrim tax and jizya. This is wrong. What is jizya? Jizya was a tax levied by the Muslim rulers on Hindu resident. It is well known fact that Akbar was very tolerant towards all the religion. This is what made him so famous amongst his people. He abolished pilgrim tax and jizya, not imposed. He didn't impose, but he abolished the pilgrim tax and jizya that was imposed by previous rulers. He abolished pilgrim tax and jizya. So this is wrong statement. Pilgrim tax was abolished in 1563 and jizya was abolished in 1564. He was religiously very tolerant. He allowed his Hindu wives to worship their own gods. He divorced religion from politics. In 1562, he banned forcible conversion to Islam also. So, the second statement is wrong. Actually, Akbar abolished pilgrim tax and jizya that were imposed by previous rulers. Next questions are about Fatehpur Sikri and Buland Darwaza. Fatehpur Sikri was the capital of Akbar. The statement is correct. Let's check. Now, Buland Darwaza is the place. What is Buland Darwaza? Here it is given. Buland Darwaza is the place in which the nobles and scholars belonging to different religions had their discussion with Akbar. No, it was not Buland Darwaza, but Ibadat Khana, the prayer hall. Ibadat Khana was the place in which the nobles and scholars belonging to different religions had their discussion with Akbar. Fatehpur Sikri, that was capital of Mughal Empire between 1571 to 1585. Sikri town, that is in Agra, was founded as the capital of Mughal Empire in 1570 won by Akbar. It came to known as Fatehpur Sikri or City of Victory after Akbar's victorious Gujarat campaign. That was in 1573. Significant building inside the Fatehpur Sikri are Buland Darwaza, that is the gate of the Fatehpur Sikri, it is the gate. Tomb of Salim Chisti, the tomb of a hermit called Salim Chisti. Then Panjamahal, it is a building. Ibadat Ganna, that was prayer hall, that we discussed. And House of Bevel, etc. are important building in Fatehpur Sikri. Fatehpur Sikri was the capital of Akbar, correct? It was not Buland Darwaza, but Ibadat Ganna was the prayer hall in which the nobles and scholars belonging to different religions held their discussion with Akbar. This is wrong. This is also wrong. This is right. So correct statement 1 and 3, D. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? In 1582, Akbar propagated a new religion called Din-Ilahi or Divine Faith. Second, the religion Din-Ilahi believed in polytheism. Third, in Din-Ilahi there were no scriptures and Christ. Fourth, Tansen was a contemporary of Akbar. Options A 2 and 4, B 1, 3 and 4, C 3 and 4, D 1 and 3. First question. In 1582, Akbar propagated a new religion called Din-Ilahi. This is correct. Statement is correct. But the religion Din-Ilahi believed in one God, not in polytheism. This is wrong. And in Din-Ilahi there were no scriptures and Christ. This is correct. The new religion Din-Ilahi had all the good points of every religion. Through Din-Ilahi, Akbar spread the theory of all religions are same. Tansen was a contemporary of Akbar? Yes. Tansen, the great singer, was a court singer of Akbar. He was one of the 9 jewels of Akbar court. Who are others? Navaratnas or 9 jewels of Akbar courts. Abdul Rahim, he was a Hindi scholar. Abdul Faisal, a profound thinker. He wrote Akbar-Nama or Ain-e-Akbari. Birbal, whose original name of Mahesh Das, known for his gift of humor and wits. Faizi, a poet. Fakir Aziauddin was a mystic. Raja Man Singh, a great Rajput general of Akbar. Mulladov Pyaja, advisor of Akbar. Tansen, great singer. And Todermal, who is known for his expertise in land revenue reforms. So option first correct. This is wrong. Correct. Correct. 1, 3 and 4. Which of the following statements are correct? Akbar introduced Mansabdari system of administration. Second, the land revenue system was called Sati system. Third, in Dashala system, land was classified into 4 categories. Fourth, Tulsidas and Surdas were contemporaries of Akbar. The options are A 1, 2, 3 and 4, B 1 and 3, C 1, 2 and 4, D 1 only. First one, Akbar introduced Mansabdari system of administration. The statement is correct. Mansabdar means officials who are given land revenue assignment. This land revenue assignment is called as Jagirs. So Mansabdar means officers who were given Jagirs or land revenue assignments. The ranks were divided into Sat and Savar. Sat means personal. Savar rank indicated a number of cavalrymen of a person who was required to maintain. So Akbar introduced Mansabdari system. And the land revenue system was called Sati system. This is also correct. The fresh reforms were undertaken on the basis of Sati system. These reforms collectively known as Dashala system. Next, in Dashala system, land was classified into 4 categories. Correct statement. The classifications are based on cultivation, Palaj, Parauti, Chachar, Bancha are the 4 categories. More facts about land administration system and Mughal administration we will discuss in a separate video. So question number 3 also correct. For Tulsidas and Surdas were contemporaries of Akbar. This is also right statement. Tulsidas, Mirabai, Surdas, the famous Hindi poets were contemporaries of Akbar. So statement 4 correct. Tesla system, 4 categories classification, land revenue system Sati, Mansabdar system was introduced by Akbar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, A. For more information, Agra fort was built by Akbar. Akbar biography was written by Abul Fasi as Akbarnama Ain-e-Akbari. Akbar died of illness, that is dysentery, in 1605. His tomb is at Sikandara in Agra. In next video, we will discuss about Jahangir. Thank you. Share and subscribe.